let's dive into a topic that tends to be seen as more taboo. Sexual alters. There's more to them than you think. Of course, with the topic of this video, we will be vaguely referencing sex, including SA, alongside some mentions of trauma responses, but nothing explicit. So, what causes sexual alters to form? As with any other alter, they can form to hold trauma. In this case, specifically trauma related to sex. They can have different responses to this trauma. Some may avoid sex altogether, while others may have fawning responses, such as using flirtation to try to maintain or feel like they have control in potentially traumatizing situations, and may attempt to appease the abuser to avoid further harm. In the case of persecutors, they may intentionally put the system in situations that mirror the abuse that caused them to exist. In some cases, this may be because that is what feels normal to them, what makes them feel more safe and in control, despite the actual danger that the situation poses. There can also be interjects of sexual abusers who seek to perpetuate said abuse. Like any other alter, any stressor can cause them to form, not solely abuse. Another common thing that sexual alters form from is sexual repression. As with any other experience a system has, if you detach from it and feel like it is happening to someone else, it may become an alter. This is why I exist personally. Now, just because sexual alters tend to find themselves in sexual situations does not mean that they enjoy sex. It could be quite the opposite. As mentioned earlier, they may act like they enjoy it as a defense mechanism, or may be triggered by it and try to avoid it altogether. Some may be hypersexual, while others avoid the experience entirely. Both are valid. There is more to being a sexual alter than just being sexual. They don't deserve to be objectified in that way. If trauma has gotten them stuck in the mindset that everything is about sex and protecting the system from sexual trauma, it may be good for them to have more experiences outside of this context. To learn that not everyone is trying to harm them in that way. To let them know that it is safe to have and reinforce boundaries when it comes to sex. Treating them in the way that their abusers did, even if they are acting in a way that makes you assume they are okay with it, may be doing more harm than good. They still need room and time to heal, and understand that the trauma is no longer happening, just as with any other alter. Sexual alters may be hard for the system to accept even when they are protectors. If the sexual alter is connected to trauma, Others in the system may avoid them due to it being a reminder of the trauma, or there may be strong dissociative barriers between them and the rest of the system, so that no one but them remembers this trauma. If they are based in sexual repression, there is likely a reason that the system did not want to have those experiences, so having the embodiment of it talking to them may be off-putting or even feel like a threat. Sex is something that people are expected to remain more hush-hush about. Systems may sometimes view their sexual alters as though they are a threat to this, something that makes the system feel less like what society is expecting of them, which can be distressing due to how common it is for trauma survivors to feel like they have to fit in with society to be safe. But despite all this, sexual alters still deserve to be respected. It's fine to have your own feelings about sex, but sexual alters are more than just sex. They have their own personality and reasons for existing as they do. They still deserve to be accepted and treated as equal to the rest of the system. But this, of course, doesn't mean you have to accept their behavior if it is dangerous. Simply accept that they exist and need to heal just like you. You can still set reasonable boundaries with them. Things that can help keep the system safe. You can aid them in understanding how to ground in the present and understanding that the threat doesn't exist anymore and that things are different from the time when the trauma occurred. Aid them in understanding they are more than just their role and that it doesn't define them. And, of course, avoid treating them in ways they were treated when the trauma was occurring. They are going to need acceptance if they are going to grow beyond their trauma and heal from it. So, I think that's all I have to say on that. Hopefully, you were able to learn something from this video. If you have any questions about sexual alters or want to share your personal experiences, feel free to leave those in the comments down below. And have gained more insight into the lives of sexual alters. We also have a Discord server. The link will be in the description down below if you would like to join and chat with us there. It would be great if you liked the video if you liked it and subscribe to see more content like this. If you want to learn more about persecutors, another commonly misunderstood alter type, you can check out our video up here. Or if you would like to learn more about complex dissociative disorders in general, you can check out our playlist down here. I hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.